Hallo und herzlich willkommen zur 11. Folge von Game of Thrones, dem Telltale Adventure. In der letzten Folge sind wir mit Asha mal wieder vor unseren Verfolgern geflüchtet, sind dabei in eine Höhle gekrabbelt und haben dort Drogon getroffen, den Drachen von Daenerys. Ich glaube, der Schwarze ist Drogon. Sind diesem entkommen. Und mit Garrett sind wir an der Mauer weiter im Rang aufgestiegen, sind zum Grenzer ernannt worden, haben dort unseren Eid abgelegt und sind von unserem Onkel dort aufgesucht worden, der uns nahegelegt hat, den North Grove zu finden. Wir haben eine Karte entschlüsselt und wissen jetzt, wo denn der North Grove ist. Allerdings müssen wir dafür desertieren, mal wieder die Nachtwache verlassen und unseren Weg nach Norden finden. Mal gucken, ob das passieren wird. Ich bin gespannt. Viel Spaß bei dieser Folge.
There are so many guests already arriving. And have you
Sind wir
seen the
wieder
wedding
bei
decorations
Mira
they
in
put up in the
King's
gardens?
Landing,
So
im
beautiful.
Königsmund, bei der Besprechung mit der anderen Zofe zum
You know,
Thema Hochzeit.
We're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast.
Tja, die ist
Where
weit
we're standing,
rumgekommen.
we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
Sarah, it will be Marjorie's
Der
day, not
zweite
ours.
potenzielle König, den sie heiratet.
I know. I didn't mean anything by it. I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
Na, dafür hast du ja auch Sachen, die andere nicht wissen sollen.
Sarah, you should be careful who you trust around here. Secrets can be dangerous in the wrong hands.
I'll
Ich glaube,
certainly be more careful in the future.
sagt die Richtige, glaube ich.
Hold on, look. There he is.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few
Mal
minutes
zu.
longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please. I'm not asking for much.
Go on then, it'll be fine. The wedding's still days away.
Thank you, Mira.
Na,
I
dann
knew I could count on
machen
you.
wir mal eine Ausrede für sie klar. Sie musste noch auf Ideen ab Ort. Sie hat ihren Schuh verloren, als sie aus der Kirche geflüchtet ist. Oder irgendwie sowas. Naja, mal gucken, was der Kohlejunge will.
What are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here, but we have to talk. I didn't know when I would see you next.
Look, that night, I don't know what might have happened if you hadn't helped me.
I could say the same to you, Lady Mira. But I came here to warn you.
Noch eine Warnung.
I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh!
Wo wir gerade von Lannister-Wachen sprachen.
They already know he's missing, probably dead. They're questioning people, searching for his body. He's not safe.
They don't have any proof he's dead, do they?
Hoffentlich
They
nicht.
found blood on the garden stones by the fountain,
Oh oh.
but they can't know it's his. No one will know what you
Naja, aber
did.
es ist ja schon ziemlich naheliegend, dass es dann sein Blut ist.
What?
Wenn er vermisst wird und potenziell als tot
What
gilt.
is it?
Und zuletzt in den Gärten gesehen wurde.
If we're gonna survive this, there can't be any details we've overlooked.
There was another Lannister guard. He saw me with him in the garden.
Oh no. You need to keep your head down. Stay out of sight for a while.
How? Do you forget who I serve?
Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back.
Und warum
We're in
genau
this
macht er
together
das
now.
alles? Ja, da
Why
wollen
are
wir
you
uns
helping
fragen.
me?
What do you mean? I'm a friend, Lady Mira. My name's Tom.
Ah, der
We
Tom.
help each other, or it's both our heads.
What were you even doing there that night?
I once told you, there are people who'd be willing to help you. People who want you alive. I'm here to make sure that happens.
Wait, what? You mean someone...
Mira,
My lady,
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy?
Ja, was die
Not
immer
to
direkt
say it's
denken, ne?
wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing, you just don't want to spoil your chances of a good marriage.
Oh, thank the gods you came along, Sarah. That boy. He fancies me. He'll find any excuse to talk. I just don't have the heart to drive him off.
So you misled him? I wouldn't waste the time. Come on.
Tja, du
Marjorie
bist ja
expects
auch
us at the
sehr
throne room. We don't want to be
kalkulierend.
late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, if you really want to know. First of all, his name's Garibaldi, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the
Garibaldi, was
cleverest
für ein
story about
Name.
This festival they have where they celebrate.
Garibaldi.
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards.
The
But
Rains
just
of
be sure,
Castamere.
I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace.
Damit hat das Spiel quasi
My lady.
begonnen mit den Reigns of
Reminds
Castamere
me.
an den Zwillingen.
Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going
Your
to
Grace,
speak out of turn, girl,
I...
you should finish what you start.
Your Grace. We must do as Our Lady commands us. If Marjorie has need of us during the wedding,
The
then...
king's safety is more important than straightening your lady's gown. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She said she'd serve the king, yet now she puts your needs first. I'm surprised you'd let such swings of loyalty go unchecked. In any case, it's settled. The King's Guard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Tja, da gehen sie
Of
hin,
course,
die
Your Grace. Anything for my
Hochzeitswünsche
beloved
von der
Joffrey.
anderen Zofe, von der ich den Namen schon
Lady
vergessen habe. Sarah
Marjorie,
hieß
we may
sie.
not
Sarah.
see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
Warum weiß sie sowas wieder? Gibt's ja nicht.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
We only shed some wine, my lady.
Drinking wine with Tyrion Lannister. Sarah, what do you know of this?
I couldn't
Nichts, glaube
say.
ich.
My lady, she's as much a mystery to me as she is to you.
I don't care what
Ach, die
your
klingt ja direkt wieder so
intentions were.
eingeschnappt,
You
meine
went to a
Güte.
Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
It was just a cup of wine. Nothing more.
I don't have the
mal.
time or patience for your games, Mira. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
Ach, das ist ja nett.
I'm sorry, my lady. I made a
Das
mistake.
tut mir so
It
leid.
won't happen again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Ja, was soll sie denn machen, wenn die Hand des Königs sie auffordert, mit ihm zu sprechen? Soll sie die Arme über den Kopf werfen, hysterisch schreien und weglaufen? Das wird noch ordentlich Lachenlärm. Ach, das sind Kriegsflashbacks von Roderick.
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower in our own house.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Royland meet me in the courtyard.
Absolut. Sir Royland der Unüberlegte. Ich glaube, du bist nicht Griff.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Warum zünden wir da irgendwas an? Was ist denn da los?
This ends now. Get out of my sight.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
Das ist vermutlich Griff.
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Hat der eine Frisur?
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
Get your men out of my sight. This is absurd.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
Bite your tongue.
I am in charge now.
Diese Whitehills, ne? Die sind
And the
echt
first thing
anstrengend.
you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your great hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not. You'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, then your people better be eating shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
We've given your men the wine they want. If they drink too much of it, that's their doing.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the king's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be
Und deswegen
in your
meinst du hier alles
courtyard.
bestimmen zu können,
I
ne?
will
Kleine
sit
Arschkrampe.
on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this.
Little bastard. You can't just do
We'll
whatever.
do what we were sent here to do.
You're here to keep watch on your soldiers. That's all. Don't act as if you're something more.
You aren't listening, Roderick. And that's a dangerous fucking habit for a cripple. Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No, you know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick, you can't
So-
let them do this.
You can't
Madam.
go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come
Na, von
on.
wegen. Aber schön, dass auch irgendwie sie aufhalten, keine Änderung gebracht dazu. Wir lassen sie gehen.
Griff Whitehill. That snot-nosed fourth-born. Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord.
Und wie
But
sieht
we
jetzt die
can only
Lösung
take
aus?
this occupation for so long. Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in, that's clearly what he wants.
I'm no fool. I've seen the soldiers in our halls. And Whitehill's runt is at the front of the pack. So don't act as if I don't know how bad it is.
Of course not, my lord. But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them.
Tja, stimmt. Da gibt es noch den Lord Whitehill, der den kleinen Bruder noch gefangen hält. Und
We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Ja, dann müssen wir den irgendwie loswerden.
Griff is here. We have access to him.
Das sind die nette
And
kleine
they have
Puppen.
Ryan.
Das ist ja witzig gemacht. Kleine Wikinger.
He carved these soldiers himself.
Ach, na sowas.
Ramsay Snow killed Ethan. What's to stop the Whitehills from doing the same to Ryan at High Point?
Das ist eine berechtigte Frage.
You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord,
Aber die
at
Frage
least
ist,
give
was?
us a target to aim for.
Tja, was ist unser Ziel? Was haben wir denn zur Auswahl? Achso. Vertreibe Griff oder rette Ryan? Ja. Da müssen wir wohl den
Get
kleinen
Ryan
Bruder
out
retten.
and bring him home. Once he's safe, he can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
We must act. And Ryan needs us. He's alone.
Roderick is right. We are nothing if we leave Ryan behind.
Then it's decided. We're bringing Ryan back.
We still don't have the
Na,
men to hold
hoffentlich
our
schauen wir
own
mal.
home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Thankfully, Roderick secured
Ja,
an
Garrett wurde
alliance with the
weggeschickt.
Glenmores.
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have
Leider
faith
gibt es
in my
weder
children.
die Armee
I don't
bislang,
think Lord
noch
Whitehall will
hat
kindly stand by
sie die
while we
Möglichkeit, uns
pull ourselves
irgendwie
together.
We press on.
Geld,
No use
die sie
waiting.
uns besorgen kann, die
We have
Mira
a
in
plan,
King's
my
Landing.
lord. But we must wait for the pieces to come together. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train. My
Ja,
lord,
also die Whitehills das groß zulassen werden.
My lord, there may be something we can do now. A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill's daughter.
The very same.
After the hells that came from her and Asher.
Despite all that, she's willing to meet with you.
Ach was, die Tochter von
I
Lord
may
Whitehill
not
will
be
uns
your
treffen.
sentinel, but please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
But why would she want to meet? Is it still about Asher?
I couldn't say. That was a long time ago. And even if she still has feelings, it can't be just about that. It's a
Ach, es
chance
gab
to learn more about our
eine
enemies. We need to take it.
Romanzenbeziehung
And I'll make
zwischen
sure
Asher
no one
und der
else
Tochter
knows.
von Whitehill. Ist ja sehr
For now, at
Romeo
least.
und Julia mäßig fast.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn, and she may even help us in High Point when the time comes.
Da bin ich ja gespannt, was die zu sagen hat.
I want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream.
Aber
We'll
vorher
have to let
geht's
the
so zur
kitchen
Hochzeit.
smell. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown Lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may. I'll
Na
return
toll.
her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Na toll.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now. I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie?
Tja, da sind doch schon rausgekommen, dass es
Lord
doch mehr
Tyrion.
war, als nur ein Wein trinken mit den Tyrion.
If you'd only shared some wine with Tyrion, why does he come to you now? What's this talk of a royal decree? You know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
I made a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Think of how this will look. House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You
Und
disappoint me.
wieso sollte
Neher.
das sein?
We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. Come with me, Sarah.
Ja, das darfst du nicht beim Anziehen und bei den Haaren helfen. Die Leiden an der Zofe. Meine Güte, da sind aber jetzt viele Wechsel gerade. Zurück an der Mauer bei Garrett.
Garrett! Easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
He was just delivering ironwood shields for the Night's Watch.
Good. Our stocks are running low. I know it couldn't be easy seeing him, but you have to leave all that behind.
Allen verheimlichen müssen, was
Especially
unsere
now that
wahren
you're arranged.
Absichten sind, ist schon schwierig.
Aye.
I know
Vor
you
allem, weil
had
irgendwo so
told
noch
me
aufgefordert,
you could
Deserteur
stand
zu
with these
werden.
men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Well, I know I can count on you, John.
I'm flattered. But our paths may not always cross. You'll need allies beside you.
Herald Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony
Dann
Set.
gibt's neue
And
Anwärter.
finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
Die Arschkrampe, die unseren
House
Vater
Whitehill.
getötet hat.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one's for the
lies
Boltons.
here. There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett.
We practice swords to
Garrett,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
eating their balls. Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Tja,
Don't do something you'll regret.
ja, welche Wahl haben wir denn, wenn's hart auf hart kommt?
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here 'cause of you. Got sent to the war for that little party I did with your family. Don't think it's over. Guess what, you're back.
What are you waiting for, recruit? Personal invitation from the king?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it.
That's enough. I said move.
Ja, das wird
I'll
noch
be
Ärger
seeing
geben,
you, farm
offensichtlich.
boy.
Und wieder ein Wechsel. Zurück zur Hochzeit.
This isn't fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
Sarah, this has nothing to do with me. The only reason we're down here is so Cersei can shame Lady Marjorie. We're just pawns in their game.
So,
So sieht's
what
aus.
gave you the idea that you could play? I hope whatever you got from Tyrion was worth it, because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you. When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I
Was? Will uns ersetzen?
But I suppose you have a right to know. It's funny how things change, isn't it? I seem to remember, not too long ago, I was asking for your help with Marjorie. And now here we are, with you on the outside needing my help.
Klingt ein bisschen schadenfroh, die Kleine.
Go on. Ask me for it. Unless you want Marjorie to make you leave King's Landing. Because you're pushing her to it. Or don't accept my help. And you'll find
Selber sollte nicht vergessen, dass wir immer noch wissen, dass sie ein Bastard ist.
Drama out of nothing, Sarah. This will pass. Marjorie and I will be friends again. I'm not going anywhere.
We will see, won't we?
Look, the pie!
Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi!
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien.
Nein, das waren wir nicht.
Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you. What were you doing there with him?
Mira?
Don't think I don't know it was you.
You've made a mistake.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job.
Na, was hilft der uns denn? Der Lord Morgren, wie auch immer er heißt.
Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue.
Das ist ja sehr nett, aber
No
warum?
need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
Why would you want to help me?
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only saying you have potential, my lady. Your problem is, you still think like a handmaiden.
Aha,
Do you
so.
even understand why Tyrion gave you the ironwood deal?
Damit er euch ärgern kann.
Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. I know he has a plan. Which I assume was about undermining your own.
Oh, I have no doubt that was part of it. Yet Tyrion Lannister is more clever by half. He only brought you into that throne room to turn us against each other. To get the cheapest ironwood from you.
Ja, das klingt logisch.
Played us all. Like little toys.
Do you think it matters to me what he paid or why he chose me? My family won. That's all I care about.
And that, my lady, is why I'm talking to you.
So,
I
was
remember
will
what
der
it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? There's no one you can really trust.
Und
What you need
er will jetzt, dass wir ihm trauen, ne?
is an ally.
Ja, genau.
I could be that for you, Lady Mira.
Und
Is that something
hatte
you'd
ich
be
gerade
interested
gesagt,
in?
wir sollen niemanden, man kann niemandem trauen?
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together.
Und Geld wollen wir haben, damit die Söldner bezahlt werden können.
Who has proven to be very interested in it.
Oh, da stirbt gerade der König. Na, sowas. Da wird er gerade ganz lila im Gesicht, wo du röchelt und stirbt. Lord Tyrion wird abgeführt dafür.
happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister.
Ja, das
Tell
haben wir
me
auch so.
that you got that Ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no.
Nein.
He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid
Ganz
any
schnell
chance
holen.
of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira.
Can you help me get it out?
I have my own affairs to deal with. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again.
Ja, ja. Ist ja ein toller Verbündeter, der er sein möchte, wenn es nur um diesen scheiß Erlass geht.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Ja, dann schnell den Erlass klauen. Aber wie wir den Erlass klauen, das werden wir in der nächsten Folge sehen. Bis dahin und bis zum nächsten Mal. Hat dir dieses Video gefallen? Dann freue ich mich, wenn du mich durch ein Like oder das Abonnieren meines Kanals unterstützt. Bei Fragen, Anmerkungen, Lob oder Kritik lass doch einfach einen Kommentar da, dann antworte ich gerne darauf. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, also bis dahin.